Well, we got to go back to Brad. Everybody's talking about the wintry mix potential, right? The ice and then the rain, or the rain, then the ice, I should say.
Yeah, a little bit of everything tomorrow. Yeah, we definitely are going to see primarily snow and maybe sleet. The freezing rain threat definitely diminishing in our area, which is actually some good news. But the reason it's diminishing is really the overall moisture is diminishing for the western Carolinas. There's an outside chance of a heavy snow band forming on the northwest side of this, but where that sets up, it's really difficult to forecast right now. It could be just to our east. I really think Thursday morning is going to end up being our biggest issue with that secondary burst and the fact that temperatures will be in the 20s, much colder. So let's go right to the hour-by-hour futurecast. Here's the start of this. So in the morning, 6 a.m., probably the first snowflakes falling in the mountains, temperatures in the 20s. Notice our temperatures hovering near the freezing mark. Some of this will what we call snurga or virga. It's precipitation falling into the dry air, evaporating. So the leading edge of this likely not making it to the surface, but that will cool the atmosphere down. So eventually this does make it to the surface. Probably a pretty good burst of snow in the middle of the day. Look at the rain snow line just to our southeast. More of a mix down in here, and yes, rain to the south. But it's in and out quickly. By about 3 or 4, it's done. So there's just going to be a brief window for accumulating snows, but temperatures above freezing likely melting. But once we get to 7 o'clock, the temperature drops. We're past sunset now. Black ice becomes an issue. And then Thursday morning, 6 a.m., here comes another burst of snow. But this go around, the temperatures are about 5 to 10 degrees colder than they're going to be tomorrow afternoon. So this is a much more icy setup in the morning on the roads, especially with the overnight lows being in the 20s, and we're going to have all night for everything to kind of refreeze. Then really cold for Thursday night into Friday morning. We could see teens and single digits for parts of the mountains and here in the Piedmont. One thing that works in our favor, daylight hours tomorrow, salt and brine. DOT doing a great job. And soil temperatures 2 inches deep or in the 40s and 50s, so the ground's much warmer than it was, let's say, back in January when we had our ½ an inch of snow that came through. So the snow meter, it's going to sit at a 4, not because we expect this to be a big event, but it's a legit chance of actual snowfall here in the Charlotte area. Honestly, a lot of closures tomorrow. Probably a little premature. I think Thursday morning is going to be more of an issue. Snow falling through the day, a lull there. This is going to be a big problem. Trust me, because this will catch people off guard. It'll likely be colder and people will think tomorrow nothing happened. And then Thursday morning, they'll be shocked when we have icy roads. There's the trace to an inch, 1 to 2 inches north. The highest chance this could go, maybe 2 inches is the high end. Lowest chance is 0. So right in between a trace to an inch. So what is that? A dime is a ½ an inch. So just to put this in perspective, don't expect the ground to get covered because that would take 3 inches of snow. That's enough to cover your grass completely. So you're looking more in this trace to an inch, AA battery there, about 1.7 inches tall there. So that's the general trend there. I think sometimes we give these numbers and to put in perspective, it's good to see what that actually means on the ground. Remember, a lot of this will be melting on contact tomorrow, so you got to measure pretty quickly. So tomorrow during the day into Thursday morning, slick roads, that's our #1 concern. No issues with power outages right now. We're not expecting that kind of ice and not much ice at all. Your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. Again, watch Thursday morning. To me, that's the greater concern than during the day tomorrow. Friday, we start the warm up, and look at this. We could be 70 a week from today. I'll show you the 10-day forecast because look at that warm up next week. Hello, spring for the last week of February.